Alright, today we have an odd topic. More of you wanted glutes, so we are going to talking about that, but more specifically kickbacks. And it has many variations, and you probably guessed it, most of them are just. Anyway, if you are ready, let's see the first one. Now if you want to train the glute minimus that's on the side, then you have to stand straight and abduct your leg or kick it to the side. Now if you are using the cable, you can only make 2 mistakes, maybe 3. Now the first one is when you are kicking to the side, you are rotating your foot out, and that's going to invite the hip flexors to the party, and they are probably going to take over and eat up the exercise. Now the second one is whenever you are descending, you are keeping the back leg behind the other one, and that's going to limit the range of motion what you are getting and also the stretch what you get on the glutes. Setting up is pretty easy. You can use a D handle if you don't have an anchor strap, and then you are just going to position the non-working leg towards the cable, and then make sure that the working side is swinging from your body. You can get more stretch on the glute minimus, and you also get more range of motion, and you are only kicking to the side by rotating your foot towards the other leg. You're not getting hip flexor, it's only going to be glutes. And yes, you are going to feel this side working as well because they're stabilizing your body. Now you can set up a bench here if you have a bench around the machine, and that can give you an extra stability so you're not feeling this side, but this is the working leg. The second one is glute medius kickback. Now this is sort of a transition between the minimus and the maximus, because you're not kicking to the side, you're not kicking straight back, but it has an angle. And if you're not walking around with a protractor, then you just have to go with feelings. This is probably the only time when I say that. So you have to kick back in an angle, and some people say that it has to be anything in between 30 to 45 degrees, but it is going to depend on your own individual characteristics and structure. You have to set the cable so it's not coming straight from your body, but it's coming from an angle, and because of that you can maintain this angle and kick back around 30 to 45 degrees back behind your body. Now the only thing is, if you stand really close to the cable, then you're not going to get the full stretch and range of motion. Remember, this is going to be the part what you have to overcome. It's not going to be the bottom, but it's still going to give you a stretch. The only mistake I see here is people arch their back so they can kick it way more behind. The only reason you can kick way more behind when you are arching your back is because your glute muscles got loose. It doesn't matter how far you kick your leg back. Keep your hip neutral. If your leg is not budging further back anymore, the range of motion is down there. And this is another question. Should you bend your leg or keep it straight? In my opinion, it doesn't actually matter as long as you are moving your leg. Now, it is true if you keep it straight, the hamstrings are probably a bit more involved, but then again, it is still only going to be glutes. Alright, and the last one is going to be the glute maximus. And the setup is going to be similar to the glute medius kickback. The only difference is that right now the cable is going to come from your body, and you're going to kick it straight back behind your body. Again, the only thing what you don't want to do is lean forward and kick from here, because if you do that, this is going to be the part what's hardest. And do you know what that is? That is nothing else, just doing a leg press. So you might as well use the leg press machine, and for this one you want to stand straight, keeping your hip neutral. Again, the same thing, you want to keep a distance between the pulley, and right now there is no twisting or rotating. You're just going to keep your leg from your body straight, and then from here kick it straight back. Once you can't kick it back anymore, you're not going to arch your back. This is the end range of motion, and then going back again. This is the stretch. This is the loaded part. Free kickback variation, you can't even mess it up. Stand straight, kick to the side, behind you or in an angle, and you got yourself some glutes. Remember, this is just an accessory exercise. You don't have to do this in the 15 to 20 rep ranges. You can still load it and keep it in the 5 to 12 rep range. Anyway, if you learned something, make sure to subscribe. Like the video. For coaching, I leave a link in the description. Talk to you soon.